Welcome everybody. Welcome to another live stream with your boy Limber from the Limber channel. Today we are going to be doing season 2, episode 4. And if anyone watched yesterday's episode or live stream, we got a mark on the channel for some reason. Well, not a mark that in fact YouTube put my live stream on where nobody could see it. And I didn't say I don't see that I did anything wrong or did anything, but they felt like it needed to be, private, so and I can't do nothing about it. So what I did was I went ahead and deleted it. And am I upset? No. YouTube got to do what they got to do, and I understand that. If I accidentally went over or did something I wasn't supposed to do, I'm sorry. But I got to move on, and we're going to do season 2. This is the changes I did to season 2. Season 2, I bumped it up because I just found out it was on rookie. So I bumped it up to pro. And we are in the second game of preseason. So I bumped it up to pro and that should make it a little bit harder for me. Let's go and let's do our second game of the preseason. And if you like what you see, please smash that like button. So yeah, I did make it to the pro. Yeah, I amped it up to the pro season because I didn't realize that it was on rookie. So how's everybody doing tonight? And if you like what you see, please smash the thumbs up button.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports. We are just moments away from what should be an excellent matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cincinnati Bengals. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football. And to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the Queen City of Cincinnati and Paul Brown Stadium right on the banks of the Ohio River. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics.
Let's play.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Ready? 8, read. Mike 49. Here we go again.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
He's down right here. He's down on the right. Down on the right.
Now. Looking to throw. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
Look at more. More is going off.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Four down, four down.
They'll drop the throw.
Oh,
And the
he got
Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Okay.
The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd.
Tight end right, tight end right. Four down, 5.
Back to throw. Got a man, it's Ross, complete.
No, sir.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now, it's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. 2nd and 14. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A gain there of 21 yards.
I had to get away from that goal line, baby. Get away from that goal line. That goal line was looking at guys.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll drop to throw. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And
we had him go.
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And he dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Now, that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on third down.
They'll run on first down. Mixon, and able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
They'll look to throw.
Nowhere
to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa, his second sack of the night. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
He's going to rifle run deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And we drop you in at the start of this next possession in a 3-0 ball game.
Go, go, go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I'm not just surviving that.
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Joey Bosa, make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
Single receiver. Take over.
They're going to try and throw. He's got a man complete. 4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Battle for it here, and this will be caught. A Bengal first down and a 16-yard pickup there.
Look at this shot. Let's go here.
First chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. 1st and 10 at the 19. This is Mixon on the draw. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. Here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all. Bengals touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run as they have taken the lead.
And while that,
I want to win.
So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10.
2 times, 2 times.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Boy, Nixon doing good.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. We've got 2 more after this one, and then we get it all started, as we normally do, on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, the defenses look to be ready for the regular season. Maybe not the offenses just yet, but still a half to go as we get you back out to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on fourth down. And that's what you've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those fourth down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The tight end, C.J. Uzomah, the intended receiver. And it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Bernard. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers 17.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Damian.
All right.
Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Dalton. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The offense staying out there. They're at 50%, 2 for 4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on 4th down? Over the middle, complete. It's Morgan. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Throw caught there by Willis. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Silver. Let's go for it.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. And that'll do it for the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage.
And he is in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, baby.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Now, let's not forget that was all set up by the 4th down conversion earlier in the drive. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession?
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Hey,
On 1st down. He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Passing, it's Dalton. This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Throwing, Dalton. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Will Redmond. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10.
Hey, they're scared.
They'll run on 1st down. Bernard.
Oh, my God.
He's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. We are in the fourth and final quarter.
All right, hold on one second, y'all. Hold on one second. Hey, you had an important message come in. Give me a second. All right, got that fixed. Thank you for being patient. Let's get this.
As the offense will have the football starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Bernard. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Not running. Dalton wants to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. To throw again on 2nd down. Dalton. And his throw here's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw here, Dalton. And Tate's got it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Andy Dalton now just 6 of 15 through the air. Not good, but 1st and 10 here. Dalton operating in the red zone now. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Auden Tate there to make the grab. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
Well, from where we sit, Brandon, it certainly appears that that touchdown should just about do it.
Probably, but I'll play the analyst here. You know we've seen some crazier endings.
That we have, and maybe we should sit back and make sure we can stay around for the ride because it could be a wild finish.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
You gotta get better. Because if not, I'm gonna get it handed to me. All right, let's advance to the next one. Ooh, let's see if we can do this. We are 83 overall. I guess it's 79. Hopefully we do a lot better than what we did last time. My kid, if I don't get this straightened out, I am going to be on the bench. I'm a 90 compared to his 73. But let's see if we
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports. We are just moments away from kickoff, and we've got a good one on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Giants. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Come on, set, 8, read. Check right. Sit.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Wow. First
Nowhere to
play.
escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end can do the damage a different way, break a few tackles, and really scatter some people, can't they?
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 37.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Mixon with a first down carry. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle?
And this is caught. It's a gain of 34. Well, how about the passing numbers so far on this first drive?
Oh, no doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start. The confidence level that we see in him rising because he's hit a few early. And how about the last one? The big shot right there.
Set. 18 Gators.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the forces come in as they're going to him behind the line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drop.
That's going to be caught by Russ for a Bengal touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. They begin with a run by Mixon. And take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
2nd and 5. And he whips that one incomplete there. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays. You kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them. So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And they're going to get the first down here as he's up to the 14. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
I got what I need, that first down, baby.
6-0 our score after 1.
Ready? 70, Indy. Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
And Brandon, this is...
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Here we go.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Mixon. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the third quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the third quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the fourth quarter. Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete.
Thanks, someone's going to get into QB1s here when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. From the gun to give to Mixon. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up.
On the delay, it's Mixon. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Giants are going to get the football back. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got Green. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now they run with Mixon. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. On second down, here's Mixon. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Most teams in the league hitting the 3-quarter pole in the preseason. The whole league will be in action next Thursday night to wrap it all up. And then we start for real a week after that with the NFL kickoff game. In our game, expect to see the starters for at least one more drive, something to look forward to as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Our starters likely to be out there for the third quarter as we get back underway in this second half. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Gotta do something about this guy.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man, it's Eifert. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
I had to get rid of
despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. As we surmise, Charles, most of the starting units still out there for this third quarter. First time this preseason that they played into the second half.
And that's by design. Most of the time by this point of the preseason, you want them to go into the half, cool down, and then come back out and warm up to start the third quarter like you would a regular season game. That's exactly what they wanted to get done.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Oh, wow.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Yes,
We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all get.
With a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brianne Bonnie Calhoun.
Oh, my God. I'm getting smashed, bro.
Third quarter action. This offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive.
8, read. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's complete. It's Green here. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A well-executed 22-yard gain. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now back to throw. Open man is Ross, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
One second, I need to make sure. I'll be right back. Hold on one second. I'm back.
And the Bengals first down.
Down.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And the catch good. It's Eifert. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
I take the 3 yard.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. First try for the right arm of Dalton here. Going for it all. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball. And that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. He's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And Dalton to throw. Throw caught there by Willis. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Yes.
And he does his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they can now even.
Oh, come on.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. First and 10 for Dalton. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Now following the touchdown, here comes this offense back out onto the field as they will take over with a 1st and 10. So now Dalton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Oh, come on.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, that's right.
So another big shot dodged there defensively. Now they're just one more incompletion away from salting away this victory. And I know this feeling. They're almost giddy, but they have to stay focused and locked in. They can make one big mistake and throw it all away.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh.
And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a...
Don't worry. This is only preseason. Y'all, calm it down. It's only preseason. hopefully this don't say that we're gonna be like this in preseason. I mean regular season. Preseason game. All right. 2 wins and 1 loss. 2 and 1. Giants was no joke, bro. Joe Maxon, yeah. Preseason
Hey
game
everybody,
right
it's the
here, boys.
coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports. We are just moments away from kickoff, and we've got a good one on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Minnesota Vikings. With that, we send you up to US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Standing by our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous US Bank Stadium. And we drop you in at the start of this next possession in a 3-0 ball game.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Let's go.
Ain't no
60
good
out
now.
there. And up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Let's go.
23 yards on the play. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Now Joe Mixon, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory.
Oh, they went all the way down and
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take.
hold on one second. All right. We got a very important thing that is going to happen. So I might have to go ahead and end the live stream when it happens, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get a couple more plays in.
Over.
53 flat. Yeah. You don't want nothing.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He's going to go up top again. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Andy Dalton going to stay on the field. They're going to try and go for it on 4th down. Dalton now to pass. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Morgan. They worked this well upfield across the 45. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Hey, look, 3.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now a give, right side. Bernard. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings on 3rd down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? Passing, it's Dalton. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Andy Dalton now just 2 of 5 since coming on, but he does have a first down here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Dalton.
Oh, no.
No return here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
On these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Throwing, Dalton. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
We got this.
And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. A first chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. So we are halfway through here. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half.
All right. I
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the 2nd half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd.
Pause this real quick and see if my appointment is here. All right, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here because I want to make sure that I get my appointment taken care of, and then if I have time, I will come back. If not, I will play it later on this afternoon. So, again, I want to apologize, but I have an appointment coming up, and I want to make sure I am um ready for my appointment, and I will see y'all later. And when we come back, hopefully we can finish this preseason and get into season 2 of Madden 20. All right, have a good one, everybody.